Hey guys, HD here, and welcome to episode 39 of Final Fantasy XVI. So last time we accepted a couple quests, and now we're gonna finish them.
Karen, Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up, but it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one.
Happen across some
Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit.
So I took it off
You
his
don't know
hands.
where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one.
Design for
Don't
what
trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me summit though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere
Maybe
in some...
several that's not.
Thank you, Karen.
At least
Be
you...
lost without you.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin.
I'll leave the hunting to you. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets.
See if I
Good
can
idea.
find where it's hiding.
Hopefully
Track
it
him
won't-
down. I don't know. So now we gotta go to the hunt board. Boy, this quest is... I think a plus means it's somewhat story related. I don't know what the...
Typical nobles.
Oh, there's Moggle. Oh, Nectar. Did you say you're hoping a Griffin Kupo? Then all I can bullet for you, especially a horrible one called Dozmare. While passing the trip from Loswig, Otto is met, questioning Gross Dozmare Beer. Okay. Especially Cosmere. It's Sale Novent Westgate Sandbreak. So I have to like actually go and get that. Sand. Well, where's Sandbreak? Oh. That looks right. And if push comes to shove, I can always look it up, I think. So it's in... somewhere around here. It's on the hunt board. See if I see anything. Okay, actually guys, I might go ahead. I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna go find what's at. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I am back, and it's probably a good thing I did, like, look, cause it said, okay, that it is right near the Novent West Gate, which for me, I have not gone to. Oh shoot. Here we go. So it's right at the bottom of the map. I think it's like right here. Yeah, but like I said, I don't have that. So unfortunately, I think I might have to go from Lostwig all the way down. I am gonna ignore everything on the way.
Good day to you.
Because that is a very long jaunt. Well, I don't know if you could call it a jaunt for as long as
The
it is.
crystals we get from the table are all but worthless.
It's not just the
Let's see, is it...
crystals are having trouble with their magics as well.
Let's see, is this the way? Oh, not that way. See, this way? Oh, this way. I don't know what that is. Looks like a church or something. Yeah, this looks like the right way. I want to get on my chocobo and just run. So I don't want to spend like an hour trying to get this quest. Probably spent like 7 minutes. Well, not 7. Well,
Good girl.
if you don't include my
Fly,
farming.
Ambrosia.
So yeah, we're just gonna take this all the way down.
We're not alone.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not doing fights. I'm not gonna waste my time with level 13 stuff. Like, that is...
Time to fight.
Let's make sure I'm on the right track. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm surprised I've never been to
Griffins
this.
don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Let's see, any griffins? Dozmare, rank B, bounty 8,520 for defeating it.
Other work will have to wait. Morgul, look sharp. Wake up! Yeah!
Let's get this guy staggered. Yeah, you can use these. These are like useless attacks for me.
Too slow.
Man, I take so much damage to this guy. It's actually kind of sad.
Too slow.
I don't know about too slow. It's more like man. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna wait till he's staggered again. Save up all my abilities, because they kind of refresh really quick.
Brigadier way.
Dude, I hate that. Oh, shite. There we Might not get 20,000, yeah, 6,000 more.
Nice try.
There we go. Thunderstorm times 4. For as much XP as I got, my gauge totally went up.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Yeah, definitely could be.
Are you all right?
I'll survive.
That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off.
Must be lost to sign the grass. I'd be
More
dead
likely
if I
than
hadn't.
not.
The name's Camille.
Lowly weather walker.
I'm a lowly leather worker, if you
Smell.
couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget, or to harass from me after I lost my buyer.
Quite taken with
Quite
my
taken
walk.
with me. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sends you for a refund.
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art. And not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk.
It's a rare thing for one
It's a
fresh
rare. And
handle.
I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman.
Right.
Actually,
I suppose
I
you could
suppose-
give him this.
What is it?
treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds,
He'll know what
he'll
he's
know
looking
what...
at.
You sure?
Well,
Save my
and
life.
thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide
It's
I
the
can
least I
catch.
can do.
Short of showing him how
But
to
it's
make the
against
thing
rules, secret
myself.
trades and
In
whatnot.
that case,
I'll say
I'd
that
be
you
much
get
obliged
the,
if... Right.
gross meat,
You send your blacksmith.
Will
blacksmith,
do.
my gods, thank you. I don't know, there's so much like dialogue that's just kind of a waste.
hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
You know, I think I should make one last trip and do that culinary pilgrimage thing. And then I can just knock them both out at once. I mean, we're spending like a whole episode with quest. Although that one was a story quest, those ones take way longer than just fetch quest.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look
exactly
after
leave
each
old
other,
master in
don't
the
we?
lurch.
Ah,
I got the
unwanted
gills,
violence.
so gladly the
You're
folk
looking
of
for
lad,
scorpion
orchid,
tails.
purple
I
boy
wanted us to
mud.
chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer.
So
And there was
think
a- and even if they
are not
were.
that hard, we
Do
wouldn't
the
find them.
scorpions-
I dare
survived
say they-
3
Thank you.
rounds, Thank you. I gotta go all the way over there.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay.
So I have to eat
Don't you go causing any trouble
scorpions.
now.
Or find scorpions or something. I don't know. Skip my choice.
Come on. Faster!
Faster. I don't know. I'm just doing the quest. I think that it's a good thing to do. I don't know. In terms of beating the game, it probably does nothing. But I like to do it anyway. It's fun.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
These things got a lot of AC.
Garuda? Yeah! Give me thunder!
That was a waste. There we go. We finished. Enemy slain. Yeah, I got like nothing.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Okay, see, now I'm back at the hideaway. I can just go there. Talk to one guy, talk to another guy, I don't know. Culinari's pilgrimage.
Did you
Oh,
find?
you found it? Yes.
I did
I
it.
did. Thank you.
Marvelous!
What am I supposed to
You
do?
wouldn't be
Finally,
wrong.
Unlike Violet, it won't be long. Give me a taste, I guess. See if it's any good. Sometime later.
I present
Written
chances
for
scrap a
months of the
spoonsid.
let's eat it while it's hot, not hungry.
Well, it'll be
Lick your bulking, your loss.
Odin's
Very
teeth.
salt in the senses,
What?
like choking water
and yet-
with meaty notes.
It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught
Never
of
taste
flavors.
anything
But
so fine, thank
You're
you said. You're
shit.
welcome.
A single
Hideaway,
mouthful.
moderate range, open zones, I'm sure she will. Awesome. 130 experience for that. Badge of metal. Something like that. I should get a lot for this one. I mean, I did.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
and with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
Along with regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret.
Crafty bastard. He's laid the cross-grained
Bugged a few times too.
No wonder it's tough.
And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah?
I'll
take your word for it.
Looks like leather stone,
Yeah,
happy.
Clive.
Did you get the fellow's name? did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor.
Then again, most
But
of the
our
fellows
friend
are.
Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leatherworking community.
Then we better keep this close to our chest.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble.
Should keep
Still,
going. This
That was
shit
the
me
idea,
out, that was
Clive's
the
idea.
and
It's good to
most
have you
work to have you back.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing.
I've got to get on walk. Let's see if he has any new weapons.
Looks like we won't be needing a new black...
Okay. What?
As if there was a better. I wouldn't have been this. Right,
Fine.
thanks.
I'm sorry. I don't want to read it or listen to it. Okay, Blacksmith's Blues. Drake's Slide Gear recipes unlocked. I need to, yeah, I probably need to do that. Buy some stuff. You obtain the design of Drake Slayer gear, design crafted in black hammer.
Back, are ya?
Use the forge.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, I don't think weapons is much more powerful than 11 bolt. Reinforce? Nothing. Craft. Slash. Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot better. You need Electrum. I don't know what Electrum is. Drake Slayer bracelets. Yeah, you need. I can't get any of that. It's pretty good stuff. You need good materials.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without the
Let's go
bloody
read the
dust.
mail since I'm doing petty tasks. Okay, all in the quiet domain. An apple a day. A lad from the yard, motto, sweet as honey is raised. I told myself I reckon an Odo, I don't either. You let Nigel, they've done fine. What time you catch it, nothing but these foul bite for him. About the flavors they represented, our ability to make our own, and Sid would be proud. Flame none the bridle. I ask you once again to forgive me. Welcome back to Lazarus, but some may understand that any last person was expecting to see our gates in short time reunion. You have shown yourself to be a self-same man. I still with many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only so Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost tonight will still live to see how bright your flame bonds to you and your cause. I pledge this was the guardian and proud to stand along beside you. The Helps and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other. Fangs bared like slum cores, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay a wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised. Something. This is the dumbest crap ever. You're telling me I gotta walk all the way around. Yeah, the only thing I'd say is like, yeah, the hideaway's not that big, but like, it's big enough, you know what I mean?
Typical nobles.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything
Hello
promised?
talk, such as the renowned Sid the Outlaw. That much of my client would rather spend their time prattling about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you a portion of my earnings, particularly an ailment sort left this nightstand. May serve it better than it did him.
All yours.
Oh boy.
Come again. I may have more for ya.
Let's go to this guy. See, does he have anything?
Clive! Quick look. Seen enough?
I feel like he's kind of useless since they make it extremely easy to see if he did stuff. Oh shoot. I
Back
should-
again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Show me the history. I love this.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
The Iron Kingdom.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Okay, guys, this is going to be the end of this episode. I'll see you guys back in the next one where I'm gonna trek on. See you then. Bye.